Hi and welcome to this video. Today I want to start something a little bit different. It is another project pan. It's not really focusing on, makeup, beauty, other things. It is a project pan. So I want to finally finish a lot of the projects that I have started. So I can't actually guarantee that my list is complete. I might still find projects that I have started at some point but never finished. I think on my list there is 23, and I'm gonna show you all of them that I have started. So started can mean something like here where I already have cut out some things, or like here where I just bought the material but never did more. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the list and just show you all of them. So this here is the first, and I just poked myself on a needle. This will be a skirt at some point. That was actually really painful. Yeah, so it's actually cut out. I have all of the material. I just need to do it. So yeah, I hope it will be a skirt. I'm moving the projects I've showed you in this box and, keep all of them in here. And hopefully by the end of this year, it will be empty. Then the next on the list is, just this fabric. I want to make a skirt with it. It feels quite nice. And yeah, so that goes in here too. I do not know yet how exactly I'm going to make this skirt. So yeah, but that is what I already have. Then with this, I want to make a coat for the winter. It's a nice wool. Actually, this is not going in the container because it's too big. And to make sure that it will fit right, this is the fourth project, basically the exactly same coat, just with a fabric where I don't mind if it doesn't work out. But I would know that the size is correct, or if I need to upsize it or downsize it before going to the expensive fabric. So this fabric didn't cost much. This one, 60 euros. So going to do this first. Yeah, then with this fabric, I want to make a sweater. I already made one. I just want to go bigger size this time because it's technically supposed to be oversized. For me, it just was really short, so it did fit, but I like longer sweaters. Yeah, bought this fabric exactly for that. Yeah. Then I want to make a cover for my sofa with this. It's quite a nice fabric, and yeah. I'll make it with this. I only have the fabric. When I got this fabric, I didn't have a project in mind. So blue it will be. Yeah, the next on my list is over here. So this coat, I did make it myself, but in front of here. So if you don't put the hood up, then it will just fall off your shoulders. So I want to make something in front of here so it stays closed. I already bought that part. Just need to sew it on. So that will be an easily finished product. I just have to do it. Yeah, then the next thing on my list, I actually can show you a fabric. I have the instructions on how to make it somewhere. And it's basically just a few small bags that I can use or give to other people just to use up my fabric. Yeah, then the next is with this fabric, I want to make a skirt, which I just hope will work out. I tried making a different type of skirt, but it just doesn't look good with this fabric. So yeah, with the rest I want to make basically the same skirt as this one. And I already made one with a different fabric, which I like. Yeah, then I was working on my own, sewing instruction thing. With this, I want to make a bag that looks like a leaf. Don't know if that will actually work out the way I plan it, but I'll try. Next project on the list, I actually don't have anything. I just know that I want to make it. It's a bag for my laptop. Yeah, so that doesn't really have anything. I don't have anything for this project yet. Then the next is this dress here. And so you can see down here and basically everywhere on this dress, the seams are not good, like here. And yeah, I also chose the wrong seams, and yeah, it just is not made very well. You can see that this was before I had like my good sewing machine. Yeah, I want to basically take this entire dress apart and sew it back together. If it then fits, I'm going to keep it. If not, I will be trying to sell it. Yeah, then the next is the skirt. I do like it, and it's actually good. Like I like to wear it, but somewhere in the waistband, so it's a skirt that you need to tie around your waist. Yeah, but somewhere up here, I somehow missed a piece of fabric in the waistband. Oh yeah, here is it? So there is like a small hole in here, and I just need to fix that. So also quite a small project. I just have not done it yet. Then the next project that is relatively small, so I made this bathing suit. It doesn't look good, but it's good enough for swimming. Yeah, so here the seams did rip because it's, with the stretch. Also the sewing machine did struggle with it because with the elastic in here and the double fabric, it's very thick. So yeah, I just need to sew over these corners again. So that is one of the projects. The next is, so I won't be fixing it, I will be doing it again. It's this skirt. It was supposed to basically look like these were all leaves that were hanging over each other, but it just doesn't look good. Also, you need to wear pants underneath this, otherwise someone will see your underwear. So that did not work out that well. I'm going to try fixing it by actually cutting out leaves and then layering them on top, and also to not have like that small of a gap and making a proper waistband. But now my skill is good enough to actually do that, at least I hope so. And yeah, maybe I can reuse some of this fabric for what I actually plan on doing. I still have enough of this fabric, at least I think. Otherwise I just have to get creative. Yeah, and then I tried making like a type of sports pants, but I don't think these are actually fitting well because the fabric is very tight, and I also didn't measure myself before deciding on the size I'm going to try making this. Also I have some spare fabric, I don't know why. Yeah. So these were these sewing projects that I want to work on. These are actually just 16 of all of the projects I have. The next group that I'm going to show you is my crocheting projects. The first one is already here. So these 4 balls of yarn. I have not started yet, but I bought these to make, what are these called? You know, to take things out of the oven. So not like oven gloves or oven mittens, but it's basically just a, well, these will be leaf shaped and just so I can grab it. Maybe when I've actually finished them, you just see what I mean, because it's probably hard to explain. And yeah, and I'll go over to my living room and show you the next. Okay, so the next crocheting project is in here. I almost finished it. So I want to make these pumpkins. Most of these are already here. I make some in turquoise, others in purple, and the last one, because I ran out of wool, is going to be orange. I only have to make the last pumpkin and then the stems and other things. So yeah, I've been working on this project a lot to finally finish it. That is one of the crocheting projects. Then here with the first knitting project, I want to make some socks with this, and I've already started. I have about this much, so that will take some time. I'm not that fast at knitting, but yeah, first going to work on some crocheting projects, then I go over to knitting. Yeah, so this is the last crocheting project I have. This is my reading snake. And yeah, I can already say that this will be the last project I finish this year, because I'm only adding each of these stripes for a book that I have read. So this year actually not that many. But yeah, this will be for the entirety of 2025. I'm actually almost up to date. I just need to add one more stripe. So yeah, this is also a project I'm working on. Okay, so here I have the last knitting project, which will be a scarf. I have about this in length, so not much, but I'm going to use up the entire ball of yarn for this. I haven't worked much on it recently because I've been focusing on the pumpkins. After the pumpkins are finished, I might work on this or other projects. I'm not sure, but I just want one complete before I'm actually going to go over to working on others. So the last project I have is this giant painting over here. I have started on it. I want to make this in the style of a different painting I have already made. So you can see all of the animals that will be on here I have already painted out. So I just have to do the coloring. And yeah, when that is finished, I will be very happy about that, as this took a long time to even, yeah, I haven't painted on this in like, I don't know, 3 years. So finally finishing this will feel very good.